Here are some tips on creating Canvas courses, specifically exporting course content from one course to another, and also for setting up modules and assignments. So first of all, let's talk about how you move content from one course to another. Open up the course with the content that you want to move. On the left, scroll down to Settings. Go ahead and click on that link for Settings. Once you get to the Settings menu, you want to go over to the right and you want to choose Export Course Content. Go ahead and click that button. You want to make sure the course content is set on course. This will take a few minutes, so you can walk away and do something else. We'll let this run through. Hopefully it won't take too long on this course. There's mostly just files in here. But if you have videos, a lot of big PowerPoint, something like that in there, it's going to take a while. All right, so once your course export is finished, you're going to come back to this same page and you need to download the export. The export is going to include all the files that were in your course. What it won't include are like student responses to an assignment, student responses to a discussion board, but all your files, all your modules will be included in the course export. So let's first of all download a course export. Just simply click on the link. It may take just a second to get it pulled up, but notice it's starting to download down here. It's going to be a big file, so it's going to take a few minutes for that to download. So I'm gonna pause, and we'll come back and continue in a few minutes. All right, so now you've exported your material from your original course, and now you're ready to import it into a new course. So first of all, if you want to start a new course, click on Courses, scroll down to All Courses, click the plus course button. You can choose private, public, it's up to you. I would just keep it as private for right now. Click Create Course. All right, now we're going to go into Settings. And we're going to choose Import Content. And what you want to choose is a Canvas course export package. You've got to remember where you saved your export to. I think mine is just saved to downloads. There it is right there. Click on it, click open. Now you can import everything, or you can click on this button right here, select specific content, and you'll be able to pick some things that you want to adjust and not. If you have things on your calendar that are repeated items, you can click here and it will adjust the dates and you can shift them over and so on and so forth. So we're going to click import. And I think why I'm not getting many options here under select specific content is essentially all I have in the course that I exported are files and stuff on the calendar. But if I'd had modules or quizzes and things like that, those options would have shown up under here and I could have chose either to import them or not. But once you finish, just click import and all of the materials that you selected will be imported into your new course. So it takes a little time. I would expect this to take 5 or 10 minutes depending on the size of the file, but just give it a minute, come back, and we'll look at it in a second. All right, so once it goes through its import process, now you get an option to select content. So click on the select content button. Choose the things that you want to import. So I'm going to choose modules, pages, files, calendar events, and also course settings. I'm going to choose all those things. Hit select content. It may take a few minutes for that to happen, so we'll come back to it here in just a little while. All right, so now you can see it's completed, and I'm going to go to Files, and all the files from my original course are there. If I had modules, which I don't think I have any in this course, they would appear here. I actually do have a couple, so the modules appear, and also any dates that were on the calendar are going to appear as well. So that's exporting and importing a course into Canvas. So now we're going to look at how to set up a discussion or an assignment. Let's start out with the discussion board. To do that, you're going to go over on the left to discussions. You're going to go up to plus discussions. You're going to give it a name. So I'm just going to do this as like an introductory post. Give it a title. Type in the directions for the assignment. I just copied and pasted some there. And I'm going to say, please provide the following information in this discussion board. All right, so just some basic things about the teacher. We can set the availability of this particular assignment. So I'm going to set it available from today all the way through when training should be over. So I'm going to go all the way to July 31st. Click done. You've got a few options here that you can put in, like threaded post and things like that. Graded. Let's go ahead and put graded in. And what we're going to do is just a complete, incomplete kind of grade. And we're going to put it in the assignment group assignments. We're going to assign it to everyone. If you had your course broken up into sections, you could assign this to only certain sections. You also can put in a due date here. So let's say that we want it due by, let's say June 25th. We can even put in a time when this will cut off. So let's say 11:55 p.m. Done. And again, we can set that availability date. It looks like I undid it a minute ago. So let's make it available from today. And I'm going to just cut it off at June 25th now. Done. And now we're going to click Save and Publish. Make sure you hit Save and Publish. All right, so we'll come back to that discussion board in a minute. Let's also now go to an assignment. So to do that, click Assignments. Click Plus Assignments. So let's say watch and comment. So I'm going to say, please watch the linked video and tell me how this activity might work in your classroom. So I could go up to YouTube. I'm going to go down a little bit. And I could put in a YouTube video. I'm just going to put in a random video here. So once I find the video I want, I can go to embed. and it's going to embed it like so. You also could just go and put in a link. You could go link to URL from here, or you could actually insert a media clip directly from your computer. Either one will work. All right, so we're going to scroll down. Again, I'm going to go to complete, incomplete, submission type. Now here you can have students submit all kinds of different work. You could have them just do a text entry. If they do a text entry, once the assignment comes up, they're just going to get a box and they can type their answer into it, and it'll come straight to you as just a text entry in Canvas. They could submit a URL, and again, if you click that, that's just going to give them a box to paste a website URL into. They could do a media recording. They could record a video. They could record their thoughts, or they could do a file upload. So here I'm going to allow both file uploads and text entries on this assignment. Either one is fine. So they could upload a Word doc, PowerPoint, a PDF, any kind of file, or they can simply type their answer into the box. Scroll down. So I'm going to assign this to everyone. I'm going to put a due date on it of June 26. Right now it's set at 11:59. I'm going to leave that there, and I'm going to make it available from today all the way through June 26th. Hit save and publish. Whoops. So I set that on the wrong year somehow. I meant to go to June 26th. Now save and publish. So now we have 2 assignments. We could make many, many more assignments if we wanted to. Right now I'm just going to leave it there. Now I'm going to go to modules. Click on modules. I'm going to create a new module. So do plus module. And I'm just going to call this practice module. And then I'm going to hit add module. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to edit this thing. The way I'm going to do it is I'm going to hit plus. And this is going to let me add things to the module in the order that I want people to view them. So think of this almost like a PowerPoint presentation. And right now we're picking the order of the slides. So the first thing that I want to do is I'm going to add an assignment. And I want to add in that discussion board. It's actually under discussion. So add that as assignment 1. Add item. Then I'm going to go and hit plus again. And the next thing I want to add in is that assignment. Watch and comment. Hit next. Then I'm going to add the next thing. Maybe now I just want to add in a page. And I don't have a page built. So I'm just going to do a new page. And I'm going to say this is a text-based page. Add item. Now I need to edit that page. Let me click on it. So now I could go in and just put whatever information that I want to be on this page there. To these text-based pages, you could also add pictures. This is the add a picture image. Just click on it. Any picture that you want to add in, first of all, needs to be uploaded to Canvas, or you need to have a URL for it. I would recommend that you just make a folder in Canvas called images, something like that, inside each course, and you go to Canvas. And I don't have one of those right now, but go to that file, Let's see if I have any pictures in there. I do have one picture, so we'll just pick that picture, upload file. I'm sorry, just click that picture. We don't need to upload a file. Click that picture and click update. So there's the image. All right, so now I'm going to go back to modules. So what my students would see if they came in and looked at this is they would pull up the module like so. This is their discussion board. So they could go in and do a reply, and they would type their answers to the questions. And then if they wanted to put in a picture, they would just come right here, just like we did before, and they could do Canvas. And since they don't have a picture, they could pick a folder and just upload the file from their computer. So pick any picture that they have on their computer. And upload from there. And don't like I have any saved pictures for right now, but if they have a picture, they can upload that directly to Canvas. Once they finish, all they've got to do is hit post reply. Then we'll go to the next assignment, and in their view, there'll be a little arrow down here like this, next. This will take them to the next part of the module. So this was our watch and comment assignment. They could click on the video and it'll play within Canvas. Watch the video. And then if we scroll down, notice that there's different ways they can submit the assignment. They can click right here, submit assignment. And there's two things they can do. They can upload a file. So they can choose the file they want to upload, like so. I'm just going to pick this notes file here, open. They can also go in and do a text entry. Type their answer in, hit submit assignment. Once they finish that one, click next. That takes them to the next page in the module. So here's where we put in the picture. So this could be just something they read. And then if there was something else, they could go next again. Now let's look at what this is going to look like from your side as a teacher. So I'm going to go back to home. And I'm going to go down to assignments. Click on one of the assignments, doesn't matter which one. And you'll be able to see the answers. You can also, if we go to this other one, you can do what's called the Speedgrader. So anything that's submitted, if you just click on the Speedgrader, it will pull up the assignment for you. You can comment on it. You can choose a grade, which remember our grades are just complete or incomplete. They also put in excused. You could type comments here. You also could do like a recording. You could do a media comment, or you could attach a file. Either one works. Once you've finished and you put in your grade, let's put in complete. Click next, and it will go, if you click here, it'll take you to the next one. and the next one, and the next one, and so on. If we did want to put in a media comment, we could go here, right here, media comment, and we could record media. So we're going to say start recording. Notice we get the countdown, and we're going to say, why didn't you turn in your work? And we're going to say, why didn't you turn in your work? We can save that. And that comment will go straight to the student in a view like this. All right, so that's it for making assignments. You can either do a discussion board, or you can do an actual assignment, and then you can put those into your modules step by step.